All right, so my presentation is on Magdalene Odundo, and she was born in Nairobi, Kenya in 1950. She grew up and went to school in between both Kenya and India. She started her college education at Kabete National Polytechnic in Nairobi, studying graphics and commercial art, so essentially graphic design. In 1971, she moved to England and attended Cambridge School of Art, where she began to specialize in ceramics. And then between 1974 and 1975, Odundo traveled and studied in Kenya, where she was from, as well as Abuja, Nigeria, to learn traditional African pottery methods. Um, and the ones that she learned there and continued using were coil building methods, very similar to what we've used in class before. She also traveled to San Ildefonso Pueblo in New Mexico to learn about Black burnished pottery, like what Maria Martinez, pictured here, made popular. You can definitely see this influence, especially in her later work. So after she did all that traveling, she got her BA at the University for the Creative Arts in London in 1976, and then also got her master's at the Royal College of Art in London. She started teaching at the University for Creative Arts, where she got her BA in 1977, became a full-time ceramics professor in 2001, and now is an emerita professor as well as the chancellor of the University for the Creative Arts. And that was a lot about her education, but she has such an impressive academic career that I didn't want to leave any of it out. So now on to her work. Um, all of Odundo's work is coil built and burnished and has this black and orange color scheme that comes from the specific firing process she does called reduction firing. Um, so what I read about her firing process was that all of her pieces are burnished, covered in slip, and then burnished again, and then they get fired in an oxygen-rich environment, which makes the bright orange color, and then fired again in an oxygen-deprived environment, which makes the black color. And that's like, if you guys remember what Maria Martinez did, like smothering all of the pots in manure while they got fired, and that's what turned them like black. It's the same concept. So the orange parts of the pots are where they weren't totally like covered up in that second firing and the oxygen still got to them. But it gives them a really smooth finish and really intense colors. And I think it looks really cool. Odundo has also said that a lot of her inspiration comes from the human form, which I think you could see especially well in these examples here. Um, and most of her pottery is very organic and like reminiscent in some way of the human body. Like you can see that these pieces all have curves, like they have hips, and some of them have like, I think it looks like noses or jaw lines, and I think that's really cool. And then these three pieces, I just wanted to give them their own slide because they're so cool. They're my favorites. Looking through her body of work, these are the ones that stood out to me. I love the spikes on them. And I just really like how like shiny her pottery is. Okay. So Magdalene Odundo has three honorary doctorates, a Lifetime Achievement Award, and was named a Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire, which is the female equivalent of being knighted. I really enjoyed researching her. I thought she just seems like a really awesome, accomplished person, and I love her work a lot too. So thank you guys for listening.